hey, we're going to try this a little different. I'm so terrible at lighting and keeping my camera where it needs to go. So try to pay attention this time. I have had, like always, a million thoughts that I want to share, but I always am driving when it happens, so it makes it kind of hard to share. But the thing I've noticed a lot lately is that there's so many people that work so hard at being what they think people are going to like or appreciate or connect with, that they don't always be who they really are. And even with myself included, I've noticed that whatever it is that you do to try to fit in ultimately is the thing that will make people not like you. I don't know if it's because they know when something's not genuine. I don't know what it is, but I do know that the things that I've done to try to be included have been the things where I feel like are the things that when I walk out of the room, that's the things people are talking about negatively. Because you know, when you walk out of the room, people are talking about you. That's just a matter of fact. And even the ones that love you, when you leave the room, they're talking about you. And that's another thing. Since everybody is talking about you when you leave the room, it really doesn't matter what you do. So, you know, because I think when people have issues, generally because that's what's close to them and that's what's in their mind, and that's what they connect with. When they have issues that they find negative, that will be the thing that they'll see in you, is the thing that they don't like about themselves. Because it's easier to admit when you have the issue and not when they have it themselves. And the reason why they don't like it to start with is because they really don't like that part of themselves. We're all that way. I mean, we just got to get better at it, y'all. But the big thing is, if people are going to talk about you anyway, I mean, give them shit to talk about that's real. Like, you know, just be you. Because I'm serious. I feel like when you walk out that room and whatever that bullshit was that you're trying to pull to get people to like you, it's the shit they're going to talk about. And, you know, I don't know. So think about that. And that just plays out in so many ways. And that's the things I've been thinking about so much, is how that really does play, you know. Because then, just in those little ways that we don't like each other, or don't like what we see in another person, like I said, it's the things that we don't like in ourselves. But those little bitty things are just stuff that the ugly we put out into the world, that expands ugliness. And we just got to figure out a way to expand the good stuff. So what if when somebody leaves the room, we decide to talk about the good stuff about them, you know? And I think we'll have better luck finding good things to say about them if we feel good things about ourselves, you know? Because if we're truthful in who we are, we're honest about who we are, we just be that, whatever it is. Don't hide. Don't hold back stuff that you think, if people knew this about me, they would hate me. You know, don't hold that stuff back. Just be real. And the more real you are, and the more open and accepting you are of your own self, the more open and accepting you'll be of others. And then, you know, we won't be seeing the ugly in others if we're not seeing the ugly in ourselves. And that's what will expand. That's what we'll put out into the world. And we'll expand beauty and love and peace and happiness instead of ugly. And like I said, I mean, I know I play my own part in this. So I'm talking to myself, girl, you, right there, you, talking to you. and it's 5 minutes, so that's it. That's the magic today. Toodles.